Hello children, welcome back to the maths class, chapter 12, perimeter and area. Now let us see the different formulas which are related to the chapter. Now first let us say what do you mean by the term perimeter. Okay, what does the term perimeters mean? The sum of the length of all sides of a closed plane figure. Okay, the sum of the length of all sides. So this is suppose a closed figure. Okay, a closed plane figure. So the sum of the length of all sides means sum means when you add all the four sides. Okay, the sum of length of all sides. So you add all the four sides. So when you add all the four sides, that is called as the perimeter of a figure. Now let us see the formulas. First, perimeter of a polygon is equal to the sum of length of all sides, means you have to add all the sides. That will give you the perimeter of a polygon. Next, perimeter of a square. The formula for perimeter of a square is 4 into A. Okay, A means A is a side. Okay, so that is 4 into side. Now your side is assumed as A, so that is why it is written as 4 into A. So you can write 4 into side, not a problem. Next, perimeter of a rectangle with length L and breadth B. So the formula for perimeter of a rectangle is 2 length plus 2 breadth. Now here 2 and 2 is common. So I take 2 common outside the bracket. Okay, put a bracket and I'll add length plus breadth. Why? Because I have taken 2 common from both the terms. That is why. So either you can write like this or else you can write like this. Whichever you find it easier, you can do it by that way. Now let us see practice set 44. First question. Practice set 44, first question. If the length and the breadth of a rectangle are doubled. Now here this is a rectangle. You can see a rectangle is drawn. This is the length of the rectangle and these two are the breadths of the rectangle. If the length and the breadth of a rectangle are doubled. Doubled means it is multiplied twice. Okay. That means if the length and the breadth is multiplied twice, how many times the perimeter of old rectangle will that of a new rectangle be? Now, how many times the perimeter of old rectangle, okay, the perimeter of old rectangle will that of a new rectangle be? So, now this was our old rectangle. Now, if we double it, the perimeter, you get it as 2 length plus 2 breadth. Okay, this is the old rectangle. So, perimeter of old rectangle, this is our old rectangle. Now, it is doubled. So, it is double means it becomes 2L plus 2B. Okay. Now, if the length and the breadth of the rectangle are double, okay, if it is double, it will become 4L plus 4 breadth. That is 4 length plus 4 breadth. Why? Because this is a new rectangle. Okay. We have doubled the previous one. Okay. So, the length and the perimeter of the old rectangle is this. So, using this we will write 12, 12, 2 breadth and 2 breadth. Now, the perimeter of a rectangle will be 4 length plus 4 breadth because here it is doubled again. Okay. So, now I take, now here 4 and here 4. So, I can take 2 common. Okay. 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4. So, 2L plus 2 breadth, okay, in one bracket and 2 is taken common. So, when you multiply, you get the same thing. So, therefore, the perimeter of a rectangle becomes how many times the old rectangle? It becomes 2 times because 2L plus 2 breadth is perimeter of old rectangle. Okay. So, it becomes 2 times the perimeter of new rectangle becomes twice the perimeter of old rectangle. Next, Second one, if the side of a square is tripled. Now first they have not given us the side of a square. So I assume let the side of a square be A. Okay. Now if it is A, the perimeter of a square is 4 into side, that is 4 into A. Okay. Now according to the equation, if the side of a square is triple means 3 times it is multiplied. So the side of a square is multiplied 3 times. Okay. Then its perimeter will be 12A. Why 12A? Because the perimeter is 4 into A. So now you tripled it. So that is you multiplied by 3. So 4 3s are 12. So that is 12A. How many times the perimeter of the first square will that of the new square will be? So we have to find how many times. So perimeter of new square upon perimeter of first square. So what is perimeter of new square? 12A, and perimeter of first square is 4A. A gets cancelled, 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So perimeter of a new square is 3 times the first square. Okay. Next, third one, the figure is given to us in the third question. In this question, the figure is given, okay, and we have to find the perimeter of a playground. This is a diagram of a playground, okay, and they have given us the measurements. So with the help of the given measurements, we have to find the perimeter of the ground. So what we have to do, we have to add them all. So now this is 10. So 10 plus, this is only this part is 15. Okay, 10 plus 15. This part is 5 plus 5. Okay, now this part is also 15, right? So this is also 15. Now this is 10 and 5. So 10 plus 5 is again 15. So again 15. Now here they have not given us the measurement, but we know this part is 15. So if this part is 15, this is also 15, and this down part is also 15. So this down part is also 15. So 15 plus 15 is 30. So I add them all. You get the perimeter of the ground as 90 meters. Okay. Next, the fourth sum. 4 napkins of all the same size were made from a square piece of cloth of 1 meter. Now this is the actual figure which is given to us. Okay. 4 napkins, 1, 2, 3, 4 napkins are made of the same size. Okay. From a piece of cloth of 1 meter. So there is a 1 meter piece of cloth. So this 1 meter, this is 1 meter, this is 1 meter, and this is 1 meter. So like this, a piece of cloth which consists of 1 meter, it is square shape. Okay. Now from this piece of cloth, 4 napkins are made of equal size. Now length of one square piece of cloth is 1 meter each, right? Now I have to find the length of one napkin. Now if this entire thing is 1 meter, okay, so this portion will be how much? It will be half, because they are equally divided into 4 parts. So if they are equally divided into 4 parts, this part will be half each. So half, this is half, 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 right? Same for all. So length of one square napkin is half meter. Now I have to find perimeter of one square napkin. Okay, you have to find perimeter of one square napkin. Now before you find the perimeter of 4 square napkin, we will first find the perimeter of 1 square napkin. Now 1 square napkin, okay, 1 square napkin is, the formula is 4 into, perimeter of a square is 4 into A. So 4, okay, into, what is the side? 1 square napkin, half. So that is 2 meter. 2 1s are 2 2s are. Now I will find the perimeter of 4 napkins. Okay, the perimeter of 4 napkins. So perimeter of square is 4 into A, right? The perimeter of square is 4 into A. Now if perimeter of 1 square napkin is this much, so perimeter of 4 napkins will be 4 into 2. So that is 8 meter. So perimeter of 4 napkins is 4 into 2, that is equals to 8 meters. So the perimeter of all these 4 napkins is 8 meter, because the perimeter of this one napkin is 2 meters. So the 4 will be 8 meters. Okay. So with this I have completed exercise 44. Now let us see the next part. I will just explain you the next part. Page number 81. You have to learn the formulas. Okay. Area of a square is side square and area of a rectangle is length into breadth. Now the activity which is here, activity 1 and activity 2 is been omitted. So please make a note of that. Thank you.